They've sold her a new one at the door and still taken her to court. Hi, it's me again, and it's happened again. One of these stupid headlines. Look at this, look. I got confused, I'm sorry. Heartbreaking court plea of bipolar woman prosecuted over TV licence mistake. Now, they're calling her a vulnerable person in the article. I don't know how bad her condition is, to be honest, but, you know, they're calling her a vulnerable person, Birmingham Live, I'll go along with that. She's been taken to court and lost for not paying the TV licence fee. A mentally ill woman who was prosecuted for failing to pay her TV licence insisted she didn't know she had done anything wrong as she pleaded with the courts to go easy on her. The vulnerable resident from Stafford was prosecuted over the TV licence error despite explaining she had simply made an honest mistake. The honest mistake that the lady makes, it actually says in the article. So she banked with Monzo and closed her account, and therefore didn't realise the fee wasn't taken. So, yeah, she is responsible for that. If you pay the licence fee, if you pay any of your bills and you change banks, you're the person responsible for it. But the bit that's pissed me off about this entire situation, not just the fact they've taken a vulnerable person to court for absolutely no reason whatsoever for a TV subscription service. You don't see Netflix taking people to court when your direct debit doesn't go through, do you? The bit that annoyed me was this bit here. When the ladies came to my house, so lady TV licence goons, that's a rare occurrence. You don't see many lady TV licence goons, but anyway, when the ladies came to my house, I explained that the Monzo bank account was closed, therefore I didn't realise the fee wasn't taken. Okay. I also said I'd already been charged for this and thought it was coming out of my earnings. I proved this on the door. I didn't realise I was in trouble as they set a new one for me there and then. So the goons came because her licence hasn't been paid. They have their database of 31 million households of licensed and unlicensed people. She must have been living in the town. She's on their list for the day. They've knocked on the door. They've said, you haven't got your licence. So they've sold her a new one at the door and still taken her to court. How does that work then? How does that work? You know, granted, it probably was her responsibility to make sure the payment was going to go through. Genuine mistake on the lady's part. She may not know the situation and everything. So they've turned up, as they do, because it says here, where was it? A spokesperson from TV licensing said, TV licensing's primary aim is to help people stay licensed and avoid prosecution. That's from TV licensing themselves. So with that in mind, to help people stay licensed and avoid prosecution, which is a last resort, they've turned up at the door because the woman's licence hasn't been paid for. They've sold her a new one at the door and still taken her to court. Cunts. What more do they want from people? You know, they employ all these goons to go around and make sure people are correctly licensed, which this woman wasn't. So they sold her a licence there and then. It says there that she paid for a licence there and then. So what is with the court case? How is that okay? I went through the single justice procedure, so no one really, there was no hearing or anything like that. It's just rubber stamped and bang, you're in trouble, love. I don't understand how that's even possible. Do you? So I didn't realise I was in trouble and they set me a new one for me there and then. I suffer with mental health, I have bipolar and ADHD. Maybe I misunderstood them or maybe I got confused, I'm sorry. The case was highlighted on Twitter and comes as we reported on the plight of the 90-year-old woman, and many others that are going around at the minute. So you've got to give the woman the benefit of the doubt. It's a genuine mistake. They've turned up at the door. They've sold her one at the door. So she, as far as she's concerned, she's rectified the situation. She still gets taken to court. This is unacceptable behaviour. I swear that I know they get commission for selling licences, but I swear they must be targeted for taking people to court who don't pay, because there's no other reason this woman was taken to court. Is there? This is unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. What do you think about it? Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments below, because I'm fuming about it. Fuming I am. And as always, thanks for watching. Hit all the buttons and everything while you're down there leaving your comment. If you do that, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.